And welcome back to MLB Central, presented by Hyundai. Joel Sherman rounding the bases with us on a Thursday. Pete Alonso doing plenty of it. He hit his 35th home run, 4 homers the last 3 games. The Mets have made their position clear for this year, but Pete, a free agent after next year. What is the plan? What would you do? Because Hero has long said you got to put butts in the seats, and Pete Alonso would, I think, do that, right?
Look at the production.
Look at what he's done.
Look at
There's no doubt about it. But I would say two things. The Mets going into this year pretty much signed everyone that Steve Cohen wanted to sign, notably their own guys, right? Jeff McNeil extended, Edwin Diaz, Brandon Nimmo. Why didn't this one get done? To me, there has to be a philosophical difference, even for Steve Cohen.
Oh, I think
about,
he's going to ask for the moon.
Well, I'm sure he probably is like, I'm Aaron Judge. I'm homegrown. I hit for power like this, etc. And I'm sure they're doing. But look at the first base market recently is more in the 26, 27 million a year with Freeman and Goldschmidt. He's like, I'm not Freeman and Goldschmidt. I would say go look at the first baseman market at the top. It hasn't aged well. Miguel Cabrera, Albert Pujols, Ryan Howard, Prince Fielder. Like, there is a reason why this hasn't aged well. This is generally a non-athletic position. I'll give Alonso a ton of credit. Lost weight, plays first base better than he ever has, really cares, as tough a player as you'll meet, obviously homegrown, the fans love him. It all goes into one hopper. That's one side. History is not favorable to these kind of contracts for these kind of players. I think the Mets are in a tough situation right here.
Yeah, there's not many guys who can do what he does from an offensive standpoint.
Yeah.
They just, I mean, he's hitting 40 in his sleep coming out of Port St. Lucie. Is he Paul Goldschmidt, Freddie Freeman? I don't think on his best day he's those guys. Yeah. But you're not paying him to be that. You'd be paying him for the offensive production. And I just don't know where you get that. It's like you almost got to go back to Moneyball. I was talking to when Billy Bean in the movie, when Brad Pitt says, no, we can't replace Jason Giambi. We would have to replace him with 3 guys that add up to his on-base percentage. Yeah. I just feel if Pete goes, then everything must go.
Yeah,
well, everything might go.
That's true. Let's talk about the Seattle Mariners. They have now won 7 in a row. They got a big home run from the big dumper last night against the San Diego Padres. And D-Row, they're surging. Where are you on the Mariners right now?
I love the Mariners, kind of along the lines of the Toronto Blue Jays. They can pitch. They can do a bunch of different things. I'm going to give some love to Cal Raleigh. You want to talk about adding value to a ball club? He puts defense before offense. I don't love his batting average. I don't think anyone cares about his batting average. Last year, 27 bombs. This year, 19 bombs. He hit the walk-off to put him into the wild card last year. That guy gets it done. He knows who he is, and he plays the game.
You know, they waited 20 years to make the playoffs last year. It was 0-1 to last year. I think they might be in a position where they make the playoffs a lot. To your point, think about up the middle, Raleigh, Crawford, J-Rod.
Yeah.
Think about the youth and quality of the rotation. Castillo, Gilbert, Kirby,
all of them.
Miller, Wu. Like, that's Hancock last night.
Yes.
Like, this is a young group. They probably have some young starting pitching to trade to get one more position player.
They're a bad
they might be a team that is going to make the playoffs, say, like, 3 of the next 5, 4 of the next 6, that kind of
thing. Oh, yeah, last 3 years.
Yeah.
She hates when you say that.
They're one bat away. Then get it.
Then go get it.
Last
Pete Alonso.
It comes full
there
circle.
It is, problem solved.
What about the Dodgers? Perhaps 2 veterans on the way. They are encouraged by the progress made by Walker Buehler and Blake Trinan. Fully expect them to make their season debut in September and part of their postseason. The Dodgers could be quite scary in October. Yes, please.
I'm super fired up. Kershaw is going to pitch tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah. Tonight, right?
Tonight against the Rockies. Tonight. I'm sorry. He goes tonight. So if they have Kershaw, Urias, Buehler,
but the
tip of the cap to the young starters. Bobby Miller's done an amazing job on down the line, but you get this beast back. But if I'm Dave Roberts, he's not even in my brain. I can't expect, just like the Red Sox can't expect Trevor Story to come back and carry the offense. I'm not putting that on.
What's in Andrew?
He is in Dave Roberts' brain.
What's in Andrew Friedman and their medical people's brain? He's not even a year out from his second Tommy John surgery. I think it's August 23rd. You're talking about him coming back in September, 13 months from his second one. We kind of keep pushing that number back to like 14 to 18 months. I mean, I admire the guy for doing it. We know the talent. We know what they're trying to do. I assume if he's healthy, he'll go out there. It's a big ask.
Meantime, they beat the Arizona Diamondbacks last night, who have lost 8 in a row. It has been a rough month of August for Arizona, but they're still hanging around.